Alita for asking my sister why not ask why she and her husband are such bad parents to their oldest instead of calling him a demon, devil child. My sister 42F and her husband 40 for meters struggled with secondary infertility after the births of their first son Sheen 7. My sister wanted a second right away and had thought she'd have them about a year apart, but that didn't happen, and it didn't happen the next year either, or the year after that. They still focused on Sheen, that they had a desperation to have another child that sometimes made it seem like Sheen would potentially be shoved aside if another baby did come along. Sheen was a great baby and toddler, and they had it so easy with him. They even said it was a good thing because it gave them more chances to plan for another baby and try to make their family grow. Nothing changed when he started school either. Still a really great kid. As an only child at the time, he did get time and attention that he loved. And then my sister got pregnant with her second son around 6 months. Pretty much overnight Sheen was brushed aside so they could celebrate having another baby and having their dream come true. They no longer spent the same time with Sheen, and in almost every conversation they talked about having another child. Ask about Sheen and they'd answer, quickly move to the topic of the new child. Then Ryan was born and it became 100% about him. Sheen was definitely forgotten by my sister and her husband. Family members mentioned and they should be careful that Sheen doesn't feel left out. And some mentioned that they appeared to have stopped all attention to Sheen and said it wasn't healthy. It reached the point that neither knew what Sheen was doing, where he was when asked, could say how he was doing in school, and they didn't even notice he was sick. Sheen called my dad and he went to my sister and Bill's house and pulled them, and then they had my dad take Sheen to see a doctor because they wanted to stay with Ryan. There was another incident where they had promised to show up for an award he was getting at school and neither went. They also didn't tell the family so someone could show up for him. Sheen's behavior changed drastically in the last 6 months. He's angry and acting out a lot. The latest incident had him break all Ryan's toes and tear up all the photos of Ryan. And that included skin photos from the pregnancy. He also tore up the baby book my sister started for Ryan. Apparently, he was screaming about how much he hates Ryan. My sister is now talking about Sheen like he's evil. She's called him a demon child and a devil child repeatedly and complains to everyone about him. When she said it to me and said he was the worst kid she ever knew and why did he have to be that way. I asked why she was asking that and not why she and her husband were such bad parents to him. I said kids don't change behavior that badly for no reason and they had been told before they've ignored him too much since she got pregnant with Ryan. My sister said, I have no idea what she's been through and how dare I judge her. AITA.